Mikan and Kotoko conspire against Kaede, how could you? Your own team, and she's doing work for the team by God. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year with the Ascent Toon Link Dave and your United States Aviator coming off of what was a show yesterday. Welcome back to another episode of the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and I hope you guys are excited for this one. We're back in singles action. We got secret achievements in play. We've got a wheel to spin, and just an overall fun time in the Hunger Games. Now, what is today's gimmick? I see you see Team Pink and Team Blue. Is it pink? No. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but today is National Cotton Candy Day? International Cotton Candy Day? Probably National Cotton Candy Day. That seems like an American thing. And when you think of cotton candy, what two colors do you think of? Pink? Blue. And I know some, even though they taste exactly the... Hold on. First, I'm gonna calm that down for a second. If for some reason you think that the pink and blue varieties of cotton candy taste any different, they don't. It's just a whole bunch of... They don't. It's... The more you know. But that doesn't stop the fact that there's a rivalry, because clearly some people are like, oh, I love that blue cotton candy, or I gotta stay with that classic pink cotton candy. And so we got pink versus blue in these Hunger Games. And let's introduce the two teams. Team Pink, we have Kotoko, Kazuichi, the Agent of Chaos Mew, wearing a whole bunch of pink. Mikan's here, so is Kyoko. Miss Kaede, Kaito has come. Usami is here. Monofony has slid into the action. Chisa is here as well. Ruruka is here. And she should probably win this one because it's an episode dealing with some sort of confectionery. And Hiroko rocking her pink, as well as we scroll down to Team Blue. And they have Nagisa. It's a real battle between Kotoko and Nagisa, because they both best represent that pastel color of pink or that pastel blue. Nakamaru is here. So is Ibuki, who could be on either side if we're being completely honest. She is the blue and pink in her hair. She's like cotton candy. You said when? She said yes. Tenko's here. So is Ryoma. So is Tsurugi. Sayaka's here, of course, yeah. Kibo's here. So is Haiji, Monokid, Maya, and Kizakura, and those are the 24 people. We're having a standard-sized game today, which means it probably won't be going on for too long. But we have secret achievements, and I know you guys are excited, and I know I'm excited, so. If for some reason, tell me first of all, do you like cotton candy? I don't think it's overrated. I think that there's like, you have to be in a real like mood for cotton candy. The setting has to be right. It's gotta be like a, wow, you have to be like at a carnival to be like, oh yeah, it's cotton candy time, I'm feeling that. That's how I feel about it, but tell me how you feel about cotton candy. And would you be, do you prefer the pink variety or the blue variety or some other color that, if you're not picking one of those two, it's not a real type of cotton candy, you've been imagining things. Here we go. But make those picks, because your comments are important, make them in the comments. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Let's get some, what's a, I like this one, the Wii music. Hey, thanks. I know very often I say, hey, the comments are important, like this one, and this one. And to like the video, because it helps the videos get spread around and it helps to bring new people to the channel. And it's true. Because we just hit 4,500 subscribers. Oh yes, only 500 away from 5,000. Which is crazy. 1,000 is crazy. 100, honestly, nowadays is kind of crazy, but we're almost at 5,000. Let's get there. Let's do it. We can do it by the end of the year. And we can do it with your help. Contributions to your US Aviator channel by clicking that like button from viewers like you. Thank you. Okay, now that that's out of the way, that was unplanned in the slightest. I'm gonna make some picks after we do one more thing. You can see how unplanned that little segment was. I was like, just right before this, like moments before I recorded this, we hit 4,500. So I was like, oh, I should probably bring that up. Didn't write it on a note anywhere, but I was like, when I was going through I was like, yeah, it helps spread the video around X, Y, and Z. I was like, oh wait, we just hit a milestone. We should probably talk about that. It's time to spin the wheel. And we don't have to spin the tag team wheel. Spoilers for it if you haven't seen the episode yet. We do have to spin the singles wheel. And let me tell you, it's not a big chunk at all as we start the recording in 3, 2, 1. It's not a big chunk. It's a very small chunk. But Nekomar will be appearing much more often. He didn't appear last week. He likes to be a fighting champ. He's going to be here most of the time. Unless this hits right now, which it might. It has hit yonder this time before, but let's see if it happens as I release. Will it? Kind of close, but not really that close. Order does remain today. So we're just having a nice normal episode. And it's very nice because Sayaka's in this one and I was hoping chaos wouldn't reign. I'm gonna pick now, with that weight off of my shoulders. We went from like, whoa, really happy, 4,500, that's nice, to, oh right, we have to spin a wheel in these Hunger Games. I'm gonna make my picks. We've prolonged this intro because I know it's gonna be a shorter game. Give me... Cotton Candy's so sweet, and I think the sweetest thing that could happen today would be Kaito getting his first win. And all of the characters from the, or all of the, you could call them characters, but all the participants in the original 3 Killing Games. I wouldn't say original 3, because I guess the Student Council was the original one. The real OGs, but in the installments, all 3 of those games getting their due diligence, getting their wins. So Kaito, I think, would be the sweetest win today. So I'm gonna pick Kaito. Give me... Maki's not here, so we don't go way back today. Give me Kibo for second. I don't know, Kibo has had some moments, but he hasn't had a moment in a long time. So I'm gonna take Kibo. And I don't know why, but I like Ryoma a whole bunch. I really do. So give me Ryoma. Even though Ryoma's already in the Retribution match, so he'll get eliminated from the Retribution match. I do, but no, he's in the tag team Retribution match. He's not in the singles one. I gotta keep remembering. I gotta remember that. So yeah, give me Ryoma. But, speaking of Retribution matches, that is the last thing we have to do before we get things rolling, and oh no. No. I don't have we don't do dice gags. It's supposed to be Pablo? Oh, okay. He was just out of sight. You guys. It's fine. Never scare me like that again. I thought it was a dice gag. I had PTSD. Let's roll this thing. Oh. A sole person will be joining the singles Retribution match. So getting second place is going to be of vast importance. So, are you ready? We don't have to resimulate, we can just get going. One person will join the Retribution match. I'm gonna take a quick peek at these secret achievements real quick one more time. Always have to see it. Always gotta take a good gander. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go ahead. Let's scroll down and let's proceed. Let's start round 1. And as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns, they doth sound, and they are looking great because 2-time tag team champion Rantaro, and now 1-time tag team champion Sato, and the first and only Agents of Chaos to ever cash in Chaos and win the titles are here to sound the horns. It's good to see them with the titles. They'll have them for the rest of the season. And hey, going into next season too, if they retain, who knows? But we start with Kaito thanking Chisa for being there for him. Kyoko finds Kazuichi's presence soothing. Ibuki fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Freaking Sayaka is looking for an easy out. You don't have your partners here. There is no easy out. Maya's thinking of plans to get out of here. Kizakura thinks about what he did to end up here. Usami keeps trying to tell a joke, but always falls flat. Kazuichi hopes to enter the Harmony body. Monophony and Mikan's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Monophony is looking to make the most of a chance again. Can she do it? Kiba is ready to defend his friends. Ruka can't take her eyes off of Hiroko, and in the first death, we have Nagisa attempting to kill Hiroko, but Kyoko intervenes to protect the former champion. Unfortunately, Kyoko dies in the attempt. And right afterwards, apparently, Hiroko was like, we gotta make some action happen. She and Mew team up and ambush and take out Ibuki. You hate to see that. Tsumugi seems unshaken by any of this. Kotoko and Ruka conspire against Kaito. Something inside of Monokid snaps. Monokid is now frenzied. Nekomaru hopes to get everyone out of here. It looks like he might be able to. All of them are still alive. As I scroll down, that changes tremendously. Ryoma mopes around uselessly. Chisa seems to find Kazuichi's presence soothing. Haiji twitches uncontrollably. Kaede attacks Nekomaru and Haiji from behind, slaughtering them both. She uses Asylum Akamatsu. Never forget, Mikan is determined to survive this, and Yu doesn't really want to, but she finds herself having to get rid of Tenko. We lost 5. Only 19 remain, which means after this Claire de Lune 4. Kyoko, Ibuki, Nekomaru, Haiji, Tenko. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are ready, because we still got things to do, people to see, chaos to unfold. As we proceed, we only lost 5. There's still 9 more until your saving grace picks, and we know that this simulator can give us some crazy moments that go a whole fast for this simulator, because this simulator knows it takes us time sometimes. Like as we click next round, it's not taking its time this time. As round 2 starts, Kazuichi doesn't care much for this place. Kiba was glad that he can rely on Nagisa. Honestly, in terms of brains, blue team's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Mikan sets down a trap. Nagisa challenges Kotoko to a duel. The two people who are like, you and you truly embody the colors of this episode. Apparently Pink would win in a duel between the two, between Pinky and the Brain. Monophony thinks about Kyoko and sobs quietly. Mai does her best to avoid freaking Sayaka. In an act of betrayal, Chisa and Ruruka team up and get rid of Hiroko. They were like, you've had your opportunity. You've had your spot in the spotlight. You've had the gold, not today. Ryoma unfortunately gets mauled by wild animals. Kizakura spots something shiny in the distance. Monokid looks for his next victim, Mew. Starts sobbing uncontrollably. Kaede gets caught in one of Mikan's traps. What a stupid mistake. She should have known better. Now all she can do is hope to be freed. Tsumugi is looking for an easy out. Chiso wants to protect Kotoko. Kaito can't believe that Kotoko's killed someone. Y'all don't know Kotoko like we know Kotoko. Freaking Sayaka tries to kill Mew, but Mew, she retaliates and has an absolutely glorious. I'm sorry, that wasn't powerful enough, because after yesterday and after the chaos now reigning today, I'm really feeling good. We gotta really celebrate this one after the last 2 weeks in tag team action. This is really glorious. Brings a tear to my eye. And Usami hums this very song to herself, actually. We lost 9 total, 4 more gone today, which means it is a Claire de Lune 4. Nagisa, Hiroko, Ryoma, freaking Sayaka. It does feel good, I will not lie. We have 5 more until your saving grace picks. And perhaps some secret achievements will be hit. But I don't know. I haven't the slightest of ideas. All I can say to you is that it's time to keep on keeping on. I will probably need some saving grace picks. 2 of my 3 picks are out. So let's go on and see if I lose the last one. I do! Immediately! Shouldn't have said a word. Kaito, I apologize. It is round 3. Monophony does something really cute. Tsumugi attempts to go Usami, but Kaito intervenes to protect her. Why'd you do it, Kaito? Usami has had a title before, Kaito. Well, I guess you have to. Still get yourself together. They are both former tag team champions. Kaito dies in the attempt protecting Usami. Mew finds Kaede's trap. Kaede caught in a trap and manages to free her, but while she's doing that, Kizakura ambushes Miu, gets rid of her. Ruru can't wait to kill again. Kazuichi hopes he's after to harm anybody. Mikan and Kotoko conspire against Kaede. How could you? Your own team. And she's doing work for the team by God. Monokid wasn't looking and fell off of a cliff. Ibuki is dead and desiccates peacefully. Mai is cooking up a genius idea. Truly brilliant. Usami rambles on about something that nobody cares about. Kotoko can't take her eyes off of Ruruka. And Kibo wishes he could go home. I bet Maya and Tsumugi wish they could go home too, but Kaede kills them, ambushes them, murdering them both. Team Pink, we have to check. We will check because it's your final 10 after Chisa's ready to defend her friends. I don't know if she has many more friends to defend. Actually, she still should have plenty of friends to defend. I don't know if the blue team has many friends at all left. But we're about to find out because after this Clair de Lune 4, Kaito, Miu, Monokid, Maya, Tsumugi. There's only one thing left to do in your final 10. This is where this game usually slows down in this simulator, but as we scroll up, you know what it's time for. Goodness gracious, Team Pink is destroying the other team, my god! They've only lost 4. It's 6-4. No, it's not 6-4. Geez, yeah, it's 6-4, what am I talking about? It's your final 10. You know what it's time for. We haven't had any secret achievements. This is your final 10. Your picks are doing terrible. Mine are all dead. So maybe your picks aren't doing that bad, but mine are all dead. They have all perished. So I definitely need a couple saving grace picks. For Team Pink, we have Kotoko, Kazuichi, Mikan, Kaede with 4 KOs, Usami, Monofani, Chisa, and Ruruka. I'm sorry, they have 8. That is correct. If we go to Team Blue, that leaves them with 2. Holding out hope, it is Kibo and Kizakura, and I will say that the kind and meek boy will probably not win this one. But hey, we've seen crazier things happen. Can we pull off a major upset? Because right now, Team Pink is dominating. So go ahead and make your saving grace picks. I'll make mine too. You know what? First and second, give me freaking Kibo and Kizakura. I think they're going to turn around like nobody's business. And then give me Kazuichi for third. Kibo, Kizakura, and then Kazuichi. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm feeling. I think that's gonna happen. It probably won't, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna wipe out the other team. But hey. Maybe they won't. Make your saving grace picks in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, because we just hit 4,500, and you could help be the next stepping stone of hope to 5,000. You could be Nagito. If you don't want to be Nagito, you can just be you, and that's perfectly fine too. In fact, it's even better. So, let's go. You made your picks, hopefully. If you're new here, you know how to, you just go into the comments, you say first, second, and third from the 10 that I just listed. Everyone else knows already. They're professionals. You learn from them. They're brilliant. I got some brilliant people watching these videos, but I'll tell you what. It is the final 10. And it is Kotoko, Kazuichi, Mikan, Kaede, Usami, Monofani, Chisa, Ruruka, Kibo, and Kizakura all caught, steeled, determined, and very excited, so excited that their heart rate has quadrupled. Which sounds dangerous, but it's actually the exact same heart rate as that of a samurai woman. So, shall we? Shall we? I believe we shall. Next round. It's the final 10. And it is looking bad for Team Blue. Because Kaede does her best to avoid Kotoko, Kizakura spots something in the distance. Well, you shouldn't have been focused on that. Kazuichi thanks Usami for being there for him. Kotoko and Ruruka ambush Kizakura and slaughter him. It is up to Kibo. Can he pull off what would be an insane upset? Mikan can't take it anymore and snaps Usami's neck. Team betrayal. that's something that you might have to look out for. Kibo thinks about Ibuki sobs quietly, Ruruka's only looking out for herself. Chisa and Kotoko's fingers touch by accident, both former agents of chaos. They both blush a little bit. And Monofini finds a rocket launcher. That's gonna end well. Probably not well for Kibo. It is not looking good for Team Blue. They have one person remaining, and this might be one of the most one-sided battles that we have ever had in these games. However, it could turn around if Kibo finds a wish ring and starts bringing people back. The odds of that happening, low, but possible. But we won't focus on what could happen, we have to focus on what did happen. And thus it's a terrible turnabout for Kizakura, Usami. And so, there are 8 left. And only Kibo faces off with 7 members of Team Pink. Can he do it? He is the sole survivor for Team Blue. It does not look good. It looks bad, in fact. But they're still going with a samurai woman. And Kibo might need that determination more than anybody. Let's see what happens. Let's see what unfolds. Let's proceed. Well. Well. Kaede stares into the distance. Mikan won't give up so easily. Chisa seems to find Kazuichi's presence soothing. Ruruka doesn't care much for this place. Kotoko looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Monofini loves the way her rocket launcher feels on her shoulder. Kibo kind of wanders off, gets lost, never to be seen again. At least he went out on his own terms, I guess, and Kazuichi doesn't feel prepared for any of this. We lost Kibo. It's a terrible turnabout for Kibo. Which means we have your final 7 left. Go ahead and get a good look at all those KOs, because they're all about to be swept under the rug, because we have to bring these final 7 to a 1v1, v1v1, v1, v1, v1. It's a 7-person battle between Kaede, Mikan, Chisa, Kazuichi, Ruruka, Kotoko, Monofini. That's nuts. They only lost 5 people during this match. They only lost Hiroko, Usami, Kaito, Kyoko, and Miu. So I'm gonna set that up. Alright, there we are. Now we have your final 7, and they are all caught. Still with a samurai woman. Team Pink dominated today. They didn't even lose half of their participants. And these 7 will all still fight for another spot. For, I guess, a spot, because none of them are in already. For the championship. Nakamaru's championship. Who will win? I don't know. We have to proceed. We have to start round 1, which is really not round 1, but we're going to keep on keeping on. And we will start with Mikan getting ousted. Mikan tries to kill Ruruka, but Ruruka retaliates and kills her instead. Ruruka seems unshaken by any of this. Kazuichi's still not prepared. He still doesn't know what's going on. Chisa hums a song to herself. Monofini does something really cute. Okay. Kotoko's looking for an easy out, and Kaede wants us to be over already. We lost another one. 6 remain. But it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Mikan. There's one more. One more gone. One more until you're not your saving grace breaks, until it's a crisis of fate. And we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there right now. Because it's still a samurai woman. So let's go ahead and see if we lose just 1 or maybe more. It is maybe more because 2 more have perished. As this round begins, Kaede gets mauled by wild animals. Chisa wants to end things once and for all with Ruruka. But Chisa bites the dust. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Monofini hums a song to herself, and Kotoko's being adorable as always. 4 people remain. 2nd place will get that retribution spot, except I do declare in singles retribution that none of you are here. So yeah, it is anybody's game. Kazuichi could be in both retribution matches after this, correct? Yes, Kazuichi is who was confusing me. I was like, he's already on tag teams, right? So, who will join the singles retribution match? One of these 4. Who will win this match and go into the finale already? I don't know. One of these 4. But for right now, it is a terrible turnabout for Kaede, Chisa. It is Kotoko, former champion Monofini, Kazuichi, former champion Kazuichi, actually, and Ruruka. Who will win? I don't know. But I can say with certainty that these four, Chisa, Kazuichi, Monofune, and Kotoko, are all caught in what we like to call a crisis. A fate. No secret achievements have hit today, and maybe they won't. I don't know. It's still possible. It is still very much possible. And we'll click next round to see if it happens. Not so much. Round 3. Kazuichi hopes that after Harmony Body, Ruruka can't wait to kill again. Monofune thinks about what she did to end up here, and Kotoko's looking for an easy out, but will she get that easy out next round? She won't. But round 4 begins as Mikan's gone. Ruruka seems unshaken by any of this. Kotoko does something really cute. Monofune finds a bikini, which she's already wearing. It's still quite revealing. And Kazuichi doesn't care much for those places we go on. Still nothing as Kotoko wonders about the future. Monofune's like, who looks good and who has 2 thumbs and looks good in this bikini? Ah! Ruruka can't wait to kill again, and Kazuichi doesn't feel prepared. He's so unprepared. But Ruruka was, because as Kotoko finds her grenade, getting ready to be careful with it, Ruruka's like, no. Monofune's just being cute, but Ruruka's like, no. Challenges Kotoko to a duel, Kotoko bites the dust, and Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. 3 remain. 1 will win, 1 will join the retribution match, and 1 will probably get nothing unless a secret achievement hits, but it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Kotoko. And so, it is Monofune, it is Ruruka, and it is Kazuichi. One of them will win. Who will it be? I don't know. But we have to proceed to find out. And we are proceeding because it's still a crisis of fate. Are you ready? Let's do this. Let's click next round. 3 remain, all from Team Pink. The next one out is... Goodness gracious, this is happening all the time now. I've said, hold on, wait, hold on, give me the candid, where's the candid Wii music, the Wii music, here, give me this, there we go. Hey, you know how I'm always like, in this simulator, we don't have a lot of sudden endings. And then for like, maybe every time that we've used this simulator this season, we've had sudden endings. We've used it 3 times, right? I think in all 3 of them, we haven't been down to a 1v1. That might be false, but you'd have to double check me on that one. Let's go back to the, just hit the... And so, it comes down to this. Round 7 begins as Monofune eats something that she shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains, just missing the retribution spot, as it's down to Kazuichi and Ruruka. Kazuichi's unprepared. So unprepared, he's been unprepared this entire time and he twiddles his thumbs. But luckily, it strengthens his thumbs so much. He has the beefiest thumbs in the game, and this pimp sees Ruruka trying to kill him. Walking up. Ready for murder. Murder in her eyes. Murder tattooed on her left forearm. But Kazuichi retaliates despite all of this with his massive, strong thumbs. He's been thumb wrestling for generations. Retaliates. Kills her dead. Kills her instead. And with that, it is his day again. And he will have another shot at the championship he lost long ago. First and foremost, it is a terrible, terrible turnabout for Monofune, Ruruka. But instead, it is Team Pink's own. Well, I mean, it was Team Pink's own for 7 people because they truly, sincerely, and honestly dominated this match. Without a doubt. There was no question. If you like blue cotton candy, you should feel ashamed because of Team Pink. They proved you wrong. Go get some pink cotton candy and cry about it. But who will not be crying? The man who has earned his way into the singles championship match in the finale. And he is your winner, once again representing Team Pink. He spent this game being unprepared and maybe flirting with some of the members of his team. Some of us know him as Kazuichi Soda. Some of us know him as the ultimate pimp. But today we know him as today's winner, Kazuichi. I'm okay with that. I like Kazuichi. It's about time he got himself another win. He gets another one. Good on my boy. I am proud of him. It has been a good week of winners. Of people who are like, you know what, you deserve this, or Kazuichi deserves one. He deserves another one. Former champion, hasn't really seen any glory since winning the championship, but now as we bring up the singles bracket, the glory is his. Once again, I'm proud of the boy. The Ultimate Pimp has joined the singles bracket and will be fighting for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. He'll be trying to become a 2-time champ. However, there is no however. That's something that I wanted to bring up though. Danganronpa 2 has been having a field day this season. A field day in the singles bracket. They really have. So you know what, if you're ever making your picks and you see there's some Danganronpa 2 characters, you might want to be like, you know what, maybe I'll take them as my saving grace picks, or maybe I'll take them as my starting picks. I'll remember that for next time. And they'll be jinxed to oblivion more than likely, but they'll enjoy it for now. So there's your KOs. I'll scroll, I can scroll down, and I'll put, hopefully, the other set of KOs right below that, so you can see the pair up. You only have to add 3 to Ruruka skills and 1 to Kazuichi skills. And that's this game. Congratulations, Kazuichi, as you saw, joined the winner's bracket. The championship bracket. But more importantly, less importantly, Ruruka has joined the singles retribution match, which brings them now to, if I can flip to the right page, because I never can, Rantaro, Mahiru, Hifumi, Gonta, Toko, Masaru, Gundam, and now, Ruruka. So they're going strong. That's a pretty good setup. I don't know who it would be. I would be interested to see if Rantaro could get it. If I'm being completely honest, I think that would be interesting. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I can say that has the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, Thursday, we're back in singles. Friday, we're back in tag team in this simulator. And I don't know what those episodes are right now, do I? Because I had to do a little shuffling because we had to have that emergency episode yesterday. But it worked. It worked to my advantage. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. I hope you enjoyed this one. Congratulations to Kazuichi. Toon Link Dave, United States Aviator, Year of the Ascent. Until tomorrow, if you're gonna view perhaps the last episode of The World Ends With You, the first game, until the sequel comes out very soon. I'll be playing that as well. Make sure to check it out. It's been a fun series. And it's had a lot of fun moments. And then Monday we're playing Awakening, and then probably not this week. No, I'm not going to make any promises about this weekend because I will be out of town. Sometime in the near future we'll have some pop-up things because I purchased a whole bunch of things on Steam and I need to play some of them. Maybe not like full series, or better yet, maybe not scheduled series. Like this will happen every Sunday. It'll just be a when I feel like it series. A couple of those. And I'm looking forward to that because you know what? I like it. I like just having, you know, some let's just toss up a upload, surprise upload. Hey, look at that. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.